Mic check 1 2. 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 Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Random Show. Welcome back to the Random Show. Welcome back to the Random Show. Day number 20. Day number 20 of 31. Day number 20 of 31. Day number 20 of 31. What's happening, people? What's crack-a-lacking? Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Random Show. Day number 20 of 31. I hope you are well wherever you may be. I hope you are well wherever you may be. Big up the stream chat. Big up the stream chat. Big up the stream chat. As I mentioned previously, all streams this week, all marathon streams this week will be members only in the chat. So if you want to get involved, make sure you join and become a member, and you get access to member only streams as well as access to the chat. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. So let's start off the show. Let's get onto it, or let's get into it. Better said. Jimmy Kimmel. News out of the blue. Jimmy Kimmel has been fired. I guess fired. Technically they're saying he's been pulled off air, but you could say he's been fired. Technically he's been pulled off air, but you could say he's been fired for some jokes that he said during his Monday monologue of his show, Jimmy Kimmel Live. He's been indefinitely off air over his Charlie Kirk comments, courtesy of ABC or courtesy of CNBC. ABC have taken him off air. So let's read the article. It's pretty crazy. It just came out of the blue today. And when I show you the video of what he said, it's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. ABC on Wednesday night pulled the Jimmy Kimmel Live late night show off the air indefinitely after controversial comments by his host about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The announcement came hours after the head of the Federal Communication Commission suggested that the broadcast license of ABCV, which is a subsidiary of Disney, was at risk, and shortly after, Nexstar Media Group said that stations affiliated with ABC would preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live for the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show. A person familiar with the station told CNBC that Jimmy Kimmel is not fired. That person said that the Disney Channel plans to speak with him about what he should say when he goes back on air. They're going to speak to him about what he should say when he goes back on air. Does that sound like free speech to you, my dear listeners, my dear viewers? Does that sound like free speech, or does that sound like what's happening in the UK? Where in the UK there is no free speech. You say certain things, you can get arrested, you can get interviewed or interrogated by the police. You know, you can get in trouble for some things that you say. America's slowly but surely turning into the UK, it feels like. You guys were the bastion, were the place of free speech, right? But now it seems like free speech is not allowed unless the speech that you're spreading is speech that aligns with the current administration. If it doesn't, then it's not free. If it doesn't, then you can't say it. Pretty fucking crazy. In his opening monologue on Monday night, Kimmel suggested that Tyler Robinson, the man accused of fatally shooting Kirk last week at the Utah University, was aligned with President Donald Trump's Make America Great Again movement. Now, we're going to watch the clip, right? We're going to watch the clip of what Jimmy Kimmel said, and I have to be honest, I think this is a gross overreaction. This is a clip of what he actually said, right? This is what he actually said. Let's play it.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something.
By the way, that response is what I'd expected from Tim Dillon. This is what Tim Dillon thinks he sounds like. But Tim Dillon, obviously, you know, when push comes to shove and Charlie Kirk got murdered, suddenly he started to fucking, you know, starts fucking clutching his pearls. But usually Tim Dillon's a bit of a black pill nihilist kind of guy. You know, only cares about himself, only cares about the bag. I expected that response, the first podcast back that Tim Dillon had covering the Charlie Kirk shooting, but instead he went on something like, "Oh my god, I can't believe people would do that. Why would somebody do that?" I was like, brother, you've been talking about how nothing matters for a very, very long time. You also took a lot of pleasure out of mocking that fucking healthcare CEO guy when he passed away, or when he got fucking assassinated by Luigi Mangione. You didn't have a problem playing him as part of a comedy bit that you were doing. Now all of a sudden it kind of comes close to home and you change your tune. Well, this is who the real nihilist is. This is who the real selfish looking after self is, because, you know, this motherfucker's, I think Trump's one of those type of people, you do meet them sometimes, who has a very small group of people that he really cares about. And I think most of them happen to be his family. I think everybody else is fucking replaceable. Everybody else is just whatever, you know, doesn't really give a fuck. But he cares about, I think he cares about his family greatly. You touch his family, I think he'll go fucking nuclear. But when it comes to these other people that he says, "Oh yeah, Charlie Kirk was my friend. He was my friend." No, he wasn't. You don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Look at the buildings. Look at what we're building.
Something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years, and it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. Okay. He's at the fourth stage of grief: construction, demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Come on, man. This is why he got pulled off air. Given all the stuff that Jimmy Kimmel has said about Trump over the years, given all the fiery, dicey, edgy, not to say edgy, but like, you know, very mean things they said about Trump over the years, this is the thing that got him pulled off air. This is the thing that got him pulled off air. When fucking Kirk was alive, I can't remember once him getting pulled off stage or getting taken off of a show because his rhetoric was too divisive. You know, I don't think he was probably pulled up that much for the things that he was talking about or the hate that he was spreading out there. But now post-death, anybody that tries to call it out, anybody that laughs, that giggles, that pokes fun at his death, is now being held to a higher account than the person who maybe was spreading some not too great rhetoric. It's absolutely crazy situation we're living in. It makes sense though, to be fair, in the one way, because for one, you know, but a few years ago, we were mostly on the whole counterculture thing, innit, which was more of a left-leaning kind of a thing and a movement. So it makes sense that now we're swinging the other way. Now we're on some other thing where the right are kind of in charge, and they are now deciding, okay, cool, what is okay, what isn't okay, and they're doing their own version of counterculture. But it's just funny to watch, because basically what it means is that no one's above it. No one's above being petty. No one's above being whatever that's happening right now. Everyone is going to use the same tools and tactics to kind of, you know, bolster or prop whatever place that they're, or whatever people that they're aligned with. But I don't necessarily think that is enough to get somebody pulled off air. I think that's a gross overreaction, but I could be wrong. Let's go back to the article. There we go. In his opening monologue on Monday Night Show, Kimmel just in between the finger pointing, there was grieving, he added. And spokeswoman on Wednesday said Jimmy Kimmel's live will be preempted indefinitely. Hours early, FCC chair Brendan Carr told conservative podcaster Benny Johnson that Kimmel's comments are truly sick, and there were a strong case for action against ABC and Disney. Truly sick. Honestly, I think Trump has said worse things about other people. I swear to God, I swear Trump has said worse things about other people than that. That wasn't truly sick. It was a little bit cunty? Was it a little bit, I don't know, harsh or whatever? Maybe even fucking, I don't know. I just don't think it's enough to get pulled off air. Just an incredible, crazy overreaction that will probably end up coming to bite them in the ass, because it's not as if anybody is Jimmy Kimmel hasn't even been that. No one's defending him for being a great fucking TV presenter or whatever, or host. He's been pretty shit for a while. He's not even that funny. But if you're gonna pull the guy off air, pull the guy off air for something that he actually did that warrants it. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna try and get him off air of merit, like the other guy who got taken off because his show numbers weren't doing that well. Just looking for any reason to get rid of him isn't great, to be honest. It's gonna end up firing. It's gonna end up kind of biting him in the ass. This, I have a feeling, but hey, I could be wrong. This is a very serious issue right now for Disney. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Carr said, these companies find a way to take action on Kimmel. There is going to be an additional work for the FCC, for the FCC ahead. They have a license granted by the FCC, and that comes with an obligation to operate in the public interest. So what Kimmel said was in the public interest. Come on, fuck off out of here, man. How about what Trump did with those fucking with that pump and dump? Was it in the public interest? It's like, what? Oh God Almighty, God Almighty. ABC preemption of Kimmel's show is a last dramatic example of a media figure suffering backlash for their public comments about Kirk's assassination. 1 second, sorry. MSNBC fired political analyst Matthew Dowd last week after he said on there that the killing sorry, let me rewind that. I'm fucking going all over the place. MSNBC fired political analyst Matthew Dowd last week after he said on air about the killing that, quote, hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which lead to hateful actions. Again, like people are getting fired. Like, that's milquetoast, bro. Isn't that a fair observation or opinion or to have of what happened? Hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which lead to hateful actions. Actually, I'd reverse it. I'd probably say hateful words lead to hateful thoughts, which lead to hateful actions. But still, isn't that like not really that edgy, not really that crazy of a thing to say? I don't know. I get everyone's very tense and nervous and sensitive and shit, but like, come on, man. Really? You're getting someone fired for saying hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, lead to hateful actions. Isn't that what kind of happened? No one's no one's condoning it, no one's justifying it, but isn't that what actually happened? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Washington Post fired an opinion columnist called Karen Attiah after she said there were racial double standards in social media reactions to Charlie Kirk's slaying. Racial double? What do you mean by that? I don't get that. Racial double standards. I don't get what that means. Trump on Wednesday crowd about Kimmel's show being preempted and suggested that NBC cancel its show Late Night with Seth Meyers. Great news for America. The ratings challenged. Jimmy Kimmel's show is cancelled. All caps. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Trump wrote in Truth Social page. That's actually a funny tweet, man. The ratings challenge is fucking crazy thing to call somebody. Kimmel has zero talent, it continues, and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves Jimmey and Seth, two total losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also terrible. Do it, NBC. Trump wrote. using the Oval Office, using the presidency to just kind of, fix fucking personal grievances, right? Levy those things is just, it's such a fucking flagrant abuse of power. You got to kind of rate it. I'm not gonna lie. Nexo, which is seeking FCC approval for a $6.2 billion merger with Tegna, in a statement said Nexstar strongly objects to the recent comments made by Mr. Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and will replace the show with other programming in ABC's affiliate networking markets. God damn, bro. God damn. Andrew Alford, the president of Nexstar Broadcasting Division, said that Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time, in our national political discourse, however you fucking say it, and we do not believe that they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of the local communities in which we are located. Fucking hell, man. They holding Jimmy Kimmel more to account than You know, then the guy that fucking was slain before he was slain, it's like, the politicians like, Continuing to give Jimmy Kimmel a broadcast platform, it says here, in the communities we serve is simply not a public interest. It's simply not in the public interest at the current time, and we've made the difficult decision to preempt his show in an effort to let cooler heads prevail as we move towards a resumption of a respectful, constructive dialogue, Alfred said. So yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's bosses stepped in and told him, hey, enough of that, boy. Enough of that, boy. Enough of that, boy. So here we are. We're in the place now where the right are kind of advocating for essentially censorship. They're promoting cancel culture. They're baying for blood. They're going out and seeking people that they should be getting. The same way the left were doing at one point. But they're going out and seeking to be outraged, seeking to be fucking annoyed by all this sort of nonsense. So that they can, you know, do what they want to do in this regard, which is remove some pieces from the chessboard. And one of them being Jimmy Kimmel. Big up the stream chat, big up everybody in the stream chat, big up Purple Page, King Bayu, I see you, what's going on, let's do your girl, Ryan Harty, what's good, LB, I see you, big up Fetty White Pharmaceuticals, LLC, I see you too, big up all of you, big up all of you. So yeah, crazy situation, Jimmy Kimmel's show has been preempted off of the fucking airways, not currently available. Jimmy Kimmel is not currently available. He is gone, done so, dusted, out of here. Sinclair Group will air a special remembrance of Charlie Kirk during the Jimmy Kimmel show, now cancelled. Oh wow, update here, big update. Sinclair Group will hold and would air a remembrance tribute to Charlie Kirk. Sinclair's ABC stations to air a special remembrance of Charlie Kirk during the Jimmy Kimmel time slot. Interesting. Another bits of news too, Trump has designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. I am pleased to inform, he says, I'm pleased to inform our many USA patriots that I am designating Antifa a sick, dangerous, radical left disaster as a major terrorist organization. I'll also be strongly recommended that those funding Antifa be thoroughly investigated in accordance with the highest legal standards and practices. Thank you for your attention on this matter. So Antifa is now a terrorist organization. There you have it. Next, do you guys want some $800 glasses? Of course you do. Mark Zuckerberg has unveiled $7,999 Meta Ray-Ban display glasses. They are available. I think they'll be available soon. It's available right now, but the release happened just the other day. Mark Zuckerberg on Wednesday unveiled the $799 Meta Ray-Ban display glasses, the social media company's first consumer-ready smart glasses with a built-in display. Pretty sick. The glasses, which cost $799, contain a small digital display that can be controlled via hand gestures through a wristband powered by neural technology, confirming an NBC report in August. A promotional video of the smart glasses appeared on Meta's YouTube page on Monday, but was later removed. The new glasses are a bridge between the company's audio-only Ray-Ban Meta glasses and experimental Orion augmented glasses. Orion can overlay 3D visuals over a person's real-world field of view with the help of visual wireless computing puck. These are glasses with that classic style. Okay, let's actually see. I want to see what the glasses actually look like. There's a few videos here of somebody showing the glasses, so let's see. This is one.
Hey Meta, start live AI.
What do you guys think?
Starting live AI. I love the setup you have here with soy sauce and other ingredients.
Wow.
Hey, can you help me make a Korean-inspired steak sauce for my steak sandwich?
That is crazy if it works like that.
You can make a Korean-inspired steak sauce using soy sauce, sesame oil.
What do I do first? What do I do first?
You've already combined the base ingredients, so now grate a pear to add to the sauce.
Ooh, it skipped something. It fucked up there. It fucked up there.
What do I do first?
You've already combined the base ingredients.
Damn,
so
that didn't work.
Gently combine it with the base sauce.
All right, I think the Wi-Fi might be messed up. Sorry, back to you, Mark. It's all
good. It's definitely the Wi-Fi's fault. Oh, that wasn't a good presentation. I think it's the Wi-Fi. He's on my Wi-Fi. He's on my kebab. What? Big up Sanaz. He's on my kebab Wi-Fi.
You know what? It's all good. The irony of the whole thing is that you spend years making technology, and then the Wi-Fi at the day kind of.
Yeah, sure. It's the Wi-Fi. Oh, that wasn't good, wasn't it? What? That wasn't good. Mark, is it another one?
And put subtitles on the world.
Should we set it up?
So yeah, you want to check this out?
Yeah, let me get it going right now.
All right.
We're ready for it.
Okay. Now, I don't know about you. When I watch TV...
I accidentally exited. That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's all good.
Jesus Christ, bro. It's all good. He's definitely going to kill these people. He's definitely going to do something drastic to these people. I was like, kill. I take it back.
Okay. We're good now.
It's really live.
That's how we prove that it's live.
Yeah. Okay. So now, like I was saying...
What's happening right now? So you're getting subtitles up on your screen.
When I watch TV, I pretty much always have the subtitles on. I can hear fine, but I find that it just makes it easier to follow along. But if you have an issue...
I'm the same, by the way. Do I have autism? I watch everything. With subtitles, especially stuff that I download and shit. I watch everything with subtitles. I wonder if I'm on the spectrum or I'm just fucking got a short attention span.
Hearing, then I think that this is going to be a game changer.
Yeah, I agree, and it's also cool. It can do translation. So if I'm talking to somebody who speaks a different language than me, I'll get a translation in my native language right on the display, real life subtitles.
Oh wow, real life subtitles. What about that, mate? That sounds kind of fun. Real life subtitles, eh? Here they are.
We get to. This is one of those special moments where. We get to show you something that we've poured a lot of our lives into, and that I just think is different from anything that I've seen anyone else work on. Okay. I am really proud of this, and I'm really proud of our team for achieving this.
By the way, the timing of this is really apt as well, because the iPhone 17 launch wasn't the greatest. People want to infuse with the products that were made available, and a lot of people are basically saying that, the phones are becoming very predictable and very boring, and the next frontier is to kind of explore something with AI. But Apple seems to be taking their time with it, which they usually do, right? Apple are usually known for not jumping into a product sector or a product category very quickly. They're used to more like waiting to then get what they want to do done properly and then announcing it. They're not really bothered about being first on the market, right? They want to wait and do whatever they want to do properly. So maybe that's a thing. But I think even if that's not a thing and they don't mind and the 17 was a good launch, they definitely should look into trying to explore AI and seeing how they can incorporate it in some of their products or stuff going forward, because I think that's definitely the new frontier, especially with all this fucking live translation tools stuff going on to enable world travelers to kind of tap into different parts of the world and shit. I think that's going to work really fucking well. Let's see what they are saying though.
This is Meta Ray-Ban display.
What do you guys think? They look a bit chunky, innit? They look a little bit too chunky, innit? They look a little bit too chunky. I think they kind of look like a computer. They look too much like glasses that are trying not to look like they've got computers in it. If that makes sense. They're trying to look like Ray-Bans, but you can tell they've got like there's a lot of fucking circuitry there. There's a lot of circuitry in there. There's a lot of soldering in there.
These are glasses with the classic style that you'd expect from Ray-Ban, but they're the first AI glasses with a high-resolution display.
Wow.
And a whole new way to interact with them. The Meta Neural Band. That's this guy.
Oh, wow.
All right, now...
So it's kind of like a Whoop wristband, right? It's kind of like a Whoop wristband. That's what allows you to kind of, flick between the screens and shit.
This isn't a prototype. This is here. It is ready to go, and you're going to be able to buy them in a couple of weeks.
Wow. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. No prototypes. No fucking prototypes. I feel bad for Mark Zuckerberg, but this live demo is hilarious. What's happening here?
Call will be coming in any moment now.
Pause WhatsApp video call.
There we go. That's too
Oh
bad.
no. He's not answering the phone.
Maybe Boz can try calling me again. I got a missed video call. Okay, there's the actual video call. All right, I'm just gonna pick that up with my neural band.
What the hell's going on right now, bro? Is he fucking the whole thing up? no one's picking up.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, let's what do you think? Let's
Tech demos are crazy.
Video call.
let's go for a run.
Tech demos, man. Tech demos are brutal, innit? Because a lot of your stock price, a lot of your future, a lot of the hype, the marketing is gonna rest on these kind of demos. And if you're starting a demo with, like, you know, phones getting crashed, this and that malarkey, it's gonna make it a lot harder. It's gonna make it a lot harder people to want to back you, and it might negatively affect your stock price too. God damn.
Alright. Try it again. I keep on messing this up.
One more time?
And if not, then we'll go for the less fun out option. Okay. I don't know what to tell you guys. Alright.
He's sweating up there.
We're gonna have Boz come out here and we're just gonna go to the next thing that we're gonna have on the show and hope that will. Alright.
So they've got 2 weeks to iron out all of these kinks because it's going to go to market in 2 weeks. It's meant to be available to purchase in 2 weeks. So they're going to have to iron it all out in fucking 2 weeks. Look at that. Look at the richest men there. Jesus Christ, man. Imagine having some of this money in your bank. I know they don't have it in their bank account, but imagine having that amount of money in your account. Larry Ellison, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page. God damn. The youngest person on that list is probably Mark Zuckerberg, right? I think the youngest person. Fucking wild. Let's continue. Mark Zuckerberg showing a new AI glasses with AI. These glasses were able to generate a UI in front of you in real time. Is Lawrence Sanchez in the crowd? No, he didn't say that. In the crowd, so it's fucking hilarious if he said that. Let me see what else on here. Let me see what else. Let me see anything else on here. I want to see that those meta glasses. Anything more? That smile you get when you must go to great views, actually. Fucking hilarious. Our goal is to build a looking glass that delivered personal super intelligence.
Glasses and virtual reality. Our goal is to build great-looking glasses that deliver personal super intelligence and a feeling of presence using realistic holograms. And these ideas combined are what we call the metaverse. Now, glasses are the ideal form factor for personal super intelligence because they let you stay present in the moment.
That's true.
While getting access to all of these AI capabilities that make you smarter, help you communicate better, improve your memory, improve your sense. AI.
You know, I can't wait for it. There's going to be a time where they're going to be able to put all that shit in the fucking contact lens. That's when it's going to get real spooky. That's when it's going to get real spooky, man. That's when it's going to get real spooky. Okay, cool. We don't have much more there. Let me quickly show it. Let me quickly see if I've got any more videos from people showing it. Bear with me a second here. Let me see if I've got anything more. Was it Meta glasses, right? Meta glasses. Let's see if there's anything more we can see here. And then we'll move on to the show. New Oakley glasses. Jesus. With speakers. Excuse me? Excuse me? What's this about? Whoa, they look sick. Oh yeah, because I think Meta bought or have partnered up with the company that owns Oakley, Ray-Ban, all that malarkey. That's probably the reason why they're developing so many of these things. I'm assuming so. But Jesus Christ, bro, this is pretty cool. Is that a full advert? Yeah. I can't wait to take these to my first comedy club. I can't wait to take this to my first comedy club, mate. It'll be fucking fun. Make comedy club viewing fun again. That'll be fucking hilarious. Wow. That's pretty cool. Am I the only person that likes this? I know it turns you into a fucking real life surveillance bot, right? I know it turns you into a real life surveillance bot, but am I the only person that's kind of hyped for this? I'm kind of hyped for this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling these. Wow. Big up the model too. Big up the model. He looks fucking great. Big up that black man. Big up that black man. Got the fucking bag, and he's a part of the future. He's cemented his face as being one of the first people to model these amazing AI glasses. Beautiful. Yo, big up Azalea. Why do they always have to be shaped like wayfarers? I think they shape them like wayfarers because wayfarers have the best form factor to fit as much like circuitry and chips, whatever in it. Like think about other glasses shape. They don't really have a lot of like wafers are quite thick. They have usually thick rims, you know, so you can fit quite a lot in there. And even these aren't really similar to wafers. They're kind of they're a little bit increased, they're a little bit more chunkier looking. If you put these up to regular wafers, you'll see that these are way chunkier. But I think they use wafers because they got more. There's more of a form factor you can kind of play with. If these were fucking, I don't know, if these were aviator glasses, they wouldn't work because there's not a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of material there that you can fuck around with and install whatever needs to be installed, like the fucking camera and all that circuitry that belongs with it or that uses with it and stuff like the screen and shit. I think that's what they do it. So it kind of looks, you know, whatever. So I think going forward, we'll probably see way more glasses that look like wafers, AI ones. I can't imagine them being shaped in. I guess once we start improving our tech and we start getting to a point where we can really, you know, really shrink circuitry down to, you know, something the size of a fucking pinhead, then maybe you might see some more interesting shapes. But I think most AI glasses are probably going to end up looking this way, this style, you know. But they look cool in my opinion. I think they look pretty fucking amazing. That's what they look like on a real life human being. Yeah, so they look a little bit, they don't get me wrong, they do look a little bit like you bought them out of one of those, you know, one of those machines that you kind of, with a claw. It kind of looks like one of those kind of glasses that you win at a fun fair, you know. They look very obviously, you know, like they've got cameras on them. They also look obviously like they've got some sort of computer in them. They look a little bit crazy, you know. But I do like them nonetheless. Try these. Okay, someone tried them out in real life. Let's see what it looks like. Wow. To be fair, I want to start doing IRL. I want to start doing some IRL vlogs and shit, or like some IRL streaming. I think I need to get I need to get a pair of Meta glasses. Regardless, I need some Meta glasses to do some of my IRL streams I want to do on Kick and shit. This looks fun, man. Going on walks and shit. This looks fucking fun. This looks really, really fun. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. What is the scene here? Yeah, AI powered glasses. I like these, man. I fuck it. But $7.99 is fucking crazy though. Let's be honest. $7.99 is fucking crazy.
Pull up the camera. I got a lot of missed calls from you.
Yeah. I don't
know what happened.
I was trying to call you.
I don't know what happened.
Were you busy?
Yeah. You know. All right. All right. What's your ticket? You got some sick shoes, man.
Some Alex Alpert Oakley's
here.
Yeah,
there you go. All right. I'll take some photos. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a video just because we missed that opportunity before.
Thank you.
Say hi. You want to wave? All right. There you go.
Here, I got something to show him.
Yeah, you want to show the case?
So the charging case for the glasses folds nice and flat,
yeah.
Fits in your pocket, fits in your bag, and then, look at that, pops open for charging mode.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I just take photos really simply, and then I can just, go ahead and I can just browse through them and look at them after. It's,
the pictures are a bit rough, though. Looks cool. The pictures are a bit rough, though. The pictures look a bit rough. The pictures look a bit rough. The pictures look a bit rough, but I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. Okay, got some athletic wear there. He's wearing some New Balances. They're gonna. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Have you guys heard this? Have you guys heard about this news? Have you guys heard about this fucking news? Scary and crazy. So I think this guy's name's pronounced David. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced David, but it's D4VD. Crazy situation. So this singer, right? This R&B singer kid, his car, like his old Tesla, was found in a pound somewhere, right? And they found a decomposing body in there. And unfortunately, they've now revealed that the body that they found in this singer's car was of a 15-year-old girl. And people are now suggesting that this singer had a relationship with this 15-year-old girl. She went missing for a while, and now they may be suggesting or hinting at the fact that this David guy may be the person responsible for her death. Some dark shit, some really fucking dark shit. So it says the person whose body was found in the singer David's Tesla has been identified as Celeste Rivas. I think, is it Celeste or Celeste? I'm not too sure if it's Celeste or Celeste. Either way, RIP this young lady. TMZ has spoken to her mother, who says that she had a boyfriend named David. Wow. Celeste was 15 according to the LA County Medical Examiner. Several days ago, TMZ got a tip that the victim was a young girl who had gone missing from Lake Elsinore in California in April. Jesus Christ. TMZ contacted Celeste's mother, who told us that she felt the body found in the Tesla might be her daughter. She said the police description, which included a tattoo on her finger with the letter "sh," matched her daughter's. That's tragic. TMZ forwarded information to LAPD robbery homicide. Jesus Christ, TMZ is snitching now. TMZ forwarded that information to the LAPD robbery and homicide division. Like, all right, TMZ, relax. She was wearing black leggings and a tube top plus 2 pieces of jewelry, a metal stud earring, and a metal chain bracelet in the shape of a W. Cops have been working vigorously to identify the victim's identity ever since the body parts were found last week inside a Tesla at Hollywood Improv car lot, in the Hollywood Impound lot, where it was towed after it was found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. And allegedly, they found it only they found the body only because of the smell. Allegedly, I'm assuming they're probably going to crush it, but the smell was too foul. They opened it up and they found a body in there. Fucking crazy, man. The car has a Texas license plate registered to David. It was never reported stolen. David's been on tour and is continuing to perform. Our sources say he's cooperating with the cops. So either, I don't know what happened. Maybe foul play. You never know. Maybe foul play. Maybe someone else put her in there, but it's not looking good for this David kid, man. It's not fucking looking good for him. I swear, it's not looking good for him at all. This kind of gives you a rough timeline of what happened. I think this might have been the car. This might have been one of the I think that might have been the Tesla there, right? Or that one. I'm not too sure which one's the Tesla. This one or that one. But allegedly that was one of the cars in the pound that was found. He was giving out the boo-boos at his show in Minneapolis after a female was found in the body of Jesus Christ. This makes a lot of sense, isn't it? Giving out the boo-boos when people found a body in your fucking car, right? Awkward silence, don't you dare look at me that way. To be fair, giving out the boo-boos is probably better than giving out t-shirts no one's gonna wear in it, because people look hyped for the boo-boos.
Crazy loud right here. You know I gotta show this out some love too. Don't fight over. Who got it? Okay, W. Okay, y'all want some boo-boos. Don't worry, that's not the last thing I'm gonna throw. I got some more stuff for you. Don't worry. But I also have to ask you if there's any Carlucci's fans in the crowd tonight. Because I got a song called Crashing that I know y'all know.
don't know, like, how do you explain this? It's your car. It's in a car. It's in a pound, right? It's your car. It's abandoned somewhere. It gets towed. It's about to get crushed. They found a dead body in it. The dead body is of one of your former girlfriends or somebody that was associated with you. That was also reported missing, by the way. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough for you to kind of, it's tough for him to explain it and to make it make sense that he didn't do it. Like, what happened then? So some mysterious third party knew that was your car and put the body in there to, frame the singer? I don't know. It's such a crazy situation, man. It really is one of the most crazy situations I've kind of encountered recently. It says here, singer David has a tattoo that matches one found on the 15-year-old Celeste, who was discovered in his Tesla trunk. Celeste's mother says her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Fucking hell, man. Authorities say singer has cancelled his show tonight after a dismembered body was found in his car. The victim's mother said her daughter had a boyfriend, so he cancelled his show. Okay, finally. That's probably the best thing to do right now. Photos of David and his 15-year-old and the 15-year-old found dead in his car have surfaced online. So he was out here, like, very silently, very quietly dating a 15-year-old girl, you know. And this guy's like, I don't know, I think he's in his mid-20s or something. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Absolutely wild, isn't it? The singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023, really? He made a song about Celeste in 2023. Baby, I love you. So this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me when you cry. Just because. Be my Valentine. I want to make you feel suicidal. These are the kind of thoughts that cross just because. I love you so much. Darling, I would love to ease your mind, but you only open up when you get high. If I had the money, I would buy us time just to go by, just to stay high. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. 15-year-old, you know, 15, sicko, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress because I love you so much. I love you so much. God damn, bro, this guy is fucking cooked. Like, writing love songs to a 15-year-old is fucking insane. TMZ confirms that this photo shows the singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted the picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. He was paying people. Jesus Christ. You could just not go out with her, bro. You know, it's not that fucking deep. Maybe he just couldn't turn it down at that time. So yeah, there's a situation that we got on hand there. Absolutely crazy with this situation with this David Singer guy. I'm hoping there's some good news on the other end and something happens, because this looks very spooky and very, very spooky, very suspicious, very, very, very scary. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about Akademiks. There's Akademiks here, right? Akademiks? Where's Akademiks? Where the fuck is Akademiks? Let's talk a little bit about Akademiks. Where is he? There he is. Let's talk about little Akademiks. So, Akademiks went on these. Oh shit, my bad. Akademiks went on his. Oh damn, my bad. Where is it? What? Sorry, Akademiks went on his stream and decided to start going at Iggy Azalea, because according to Akademiks, Iggy Azalea had DM'd him and basically was talking a lot of stuff about Playboy Carti and calling out Akademiks. Because if I'm not mistaken, when Iggy Azalea was doing that stream with Neon, there was a couple of videos where she was saying some things about sexual positions and weird requests that she got, and it did sound like she was alluding to Playboy Carti. Now, she has said it wasn't Playboy Carti, but somebody else. But, you know, whenever people see Iggy Azalea talking about other dudes, most of the time, if she's got some vim in her voice and she's talking with some level of like dislike or whatever, or ick, it usually comes because of Carti, right? Because they've got a little fractious relationship or whatever. They've got a fractious past, they share a kid together, but they don't seem to get on that well. Anyway, Akademiks got a DM from her, I'm assuming. He went on the stream and started, like, you know, calling her stuff and saying some mean stuff about her, which then led Iggy Azalea to replying on her Twitter, and they went back and forth a bit. It's a little bit of a dumb beef. I don't really know what the fuck is going on here, but I just wanted to cover it anyway because it's another example, kinda, of Akademiks' weird energy. He really goes after women. Like, not that he doesn't. I don't think he discriminates, but I think when a woman's attacking him, he does attack with a bit more vim. He does come across a bit more aggression. I don't think he's that aggressive or that flagrant or that crazy when it comes to other men. Which again, I think is some like bitch-made behavior. Personally, that was not something for me. But again, I understand if you're annoyed, you're annoyed. But this is the clip where Akademiks tells his viewers that Iggy Azalea has been DMing him on the sly.
Crazy my DMs. I understand this.
No, not DMing on the side. She's been DMing him on the side to tell him to, you know, shut the fuck up when it comes to Carti or to not be his friend. I don't know. Let's play the clip so you hear what he says anyway.
A lot of people who believe Akademiks only pick on females, so like that's already a bad look. I usually just give the smoke to whoever who brings smoke to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Iggy. You must have been tripping, shorty. You DM'd me after I had commented about your stream with Iggy with Neon, and you had made some very suggestive statements that was seemingly throwing shade at people you were previously with, and some people, but even including me, thought you were trying to take aim at your baby father, Playboy Carti. Apparently, after I did my little soliloquy or a little monologue about what I feel that you might be going through, you felt triggered. You sent me a lot of shit. You've since blocked me because after, you know, I let it sit for about 2 days and I said, I knew you was out of your mind. I don't know if you're on drugs. I don't know if, like, you know, whatever you're going through, I don't know if you're in therapy. I don't know what you got going on. But usually people don't bark up the tree Akademiks unless they want pure hell drama and mayhem.
He really likes. I don't think that's fair. Like, if he says something about her and she said something back to him, I don't think it's fair to then get on your camera and start making it seem like she's crazy, no? Because you said something about her that she didn't like, she clapped back in the DMs, and the reply back in the DMs will just don't talk about it. But to try and make it sound like that she's crazy for just coming at you randomly, it's like, that's not actually what happened though, is it? But, you know, what do I know?
That's what usually comes. It's not the place where you're like, oh, this is going to be a great time. I want to show the people what you messaged me, and it says Saturday. This is you, Iggy. Saturday. I want people to be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Saturday. I just want to scroll. This is Iggy. Yes, this is all what she
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of text.
Shorty, I'm going to give you the grace still.
That's
because
a lot of text.
I ignored you for a day and a half, and then you responded back when you see I left you on red for 2 days, and you were very disrespectful. I want to be very clear with you. Like, whatever you and Playboy Carti got going on as a familial matter, I don't care about. I respect Playboy Carti as an artist, and I know you might think, because you keep referencing a friendship that me and him have, and I don't know what you think I could do or would I affect, but I just want to be like, yo, hey, listen, I want to stay out of y'all familial matters. And I also kind of realized that the things that you've told me in this message before you blocked me was probably you're trying to use me to try to get this man canceled, because you told me very criminal things about him. You told me very evil things about him. You made allegations about him that I've never heard you say online. And I don't know why you would tell me, because the things you would tell me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. You should tell the police. The things you told me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. I think you should tell your truth. But you instead...
I wonder what Iggy Azalea told Akademiks about Playboy Carti. I'm assuming it's alluding to him maybe raping her or something, right? I'm assuming, if she's talking like that. But again, like, I don't know, man. He has got kind of point in it. Like, she can't go around telling people what she can't go around being upset that people are friends with Carti, even though she doesn't have a good relationship with Carti. Clearly, they're not on good terms at all. She probably regrets ever even having a kid with him, it seems like, right? She fucking hates Carti. But you can't go around telling people how they can, if and when they can be friends with Carti because of something he done to you, unless you're willing to make that public, you know? I don't know. I think it's different when it's like if someone in a close inner circle was still cool with Carti, I'd understand why she'd be so pissed off. But this is some random guy on the stream talking, you know? You shouldn't really expect anything from anyone because they don't really know you like that. But then I also understand on her side of things, if the allegations or if what Akademiks is insinuating is what I think he's insinuating, those are some pretty heavy charges and shit, you know. So you probably would feel a bit of a way if that person continued keying with that person, and you know full well they're not, you know, a good person. I don't know. It's all a bit mad.
I divulged a lot of things that made him seem like a really evil person. I understand you guys are broken up and it's none of my business. But I just want to tell you.
Big up Sadazis. Whatever Iggy tells me, I'd believe her. She can do no wrong in my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, she looked incredible on that neon stream though. She looked fucking incredible on the neon stream. Incredible.
You. Fuck that. The disrespect and the tone you came at with me in my DMs, I don't care what you got going on. And I don't care who your baby daddy is. And I don't care who you picked your baby daddy to be and what y'all got going on in your family life. I usually don't give a fuck about that. I like him as a rapper. I love him as a person. But that don't got nothing to do with you thinking you could talk to me like I'm his homeboy. I'm not here to be a fucking emotional sponge. And I was going to lay it on you. But I just realized it was a bad look.
I'm not here to be an emotional sponge. Like, why be so rude though, isn't it? It's not necessary. I'm not here to be an emotional sponge. Like, god damn it, so callous on this. I get it, doesn't really know, it doesn't owe anything, but it's like, ay.
Because I realized you were trying to use me to try to get at him. Because the things you told me here is disgusting. It was really, really bad, and I'm not going to repeat it. So I'm just going to say to Iggy, please never, you should keep me blocked. I'm not the guy you should be talking to like that. I'm not the one. And if you think I'm the one who loves your baby daddy that much, no. At the end of the day, it's Big Act. So I'm going to give you the grace once again because I actually respect him. And I think at this point you try to use me for gossip. You're trying to make allegations of a guy who's been doing good in his career. It still furthers the point that you were trying to refute. You hated, let's be very clear, you hated the fact that I was giving him credit for being successful, and I was saying to you, you might be coming across a little bit bitter with some of the comments you made. Whether you were talking about him or not, that was my stance. You gave me way more insight, telling me all the details of a personal relationship where you guys share a child that I should not know. Ma'am, seek help and seek God. If you got these real problems, don't come to a blogger. Go to the police or go to the family court.
That's a bit disingenuous because I'm sure he's got other information from other people. I'm sure he's had other baby mothers reaching out to him, telling him stuff about rappers and stuff, you know, that he's kept private or that he knows or that he's been okay to fucking hear. He doesn't want to hear it because it's Kai, because someone that he likes. I get it, but let's not act like we're holier than thou. We can't. You know what I mean, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But hey, what do I know?
This is not something you should be telling the blogger, hoping that I'm going to. You said one thing to me. I want you to know what type of guy he is. It doesn't matter to me. I like music. I don't give a fuck. I support niggas who supposedly kill niggas. I like music. I'm not here to support their character. You had a child with this man, and if you want me to come in between whatever familial issue you got, shorty, you got a wrong thing coming. This ain't my business. Everybody got a side of the story.
I wonder if the thing that he's trying to. Now I'm thinking about it. I wonder if she's. This might be the reason why, innit? Maybe the reason why Ak doesn't care to listen or to repeat whatever Iggy said about Carti in the DMs is because maybe Iggy accused Carti of doing something to her that Ak has already had accused about him. You know? That might be the reason why he's acting like this. Oh, crazy. When you think about it, fucking crazy. When you think about it, like, what? That might be the reason why. Because Ak had all that drama in it with that girl that came to his house, and his friends fucked that girl on CCTV near the pool, and then according to Akademiks, he woke up and watched the tape back and found out that the girl that he brought back home to his thing was smashing his other friends. He confronted her about it. She denied it. Then he kicked her out. Then she admitted it, but by that time it's too late. But then later on, that girl, the victim, came out and said the Akademiks also fucked her. He didn't mention that in the video, but she said something like, yeah, and you fucked me too or something. So I wonder if that's actually the main reason. Maybe we might get a double Rico then. Especially over here, because this is fucking crazy. I just thought that was hold on. That hasn't Akademiks been accused of something because you know, concerning the grape word and shit. Jeez, that's kind of wild.
I've talked to Carti in the past. Carti told me, he said, I don't care if people call me gay. I don't care what they say about me. He said the only time I would ever crash out is somebody call me a deadbeat dad. That's what he told me to my face. He said that's the only thing that matters and that affects me because I love my child. I don't care what you and him have going on as related to this kid. You chose him as a father. He chose you as a mother. That's y'all business. I hope the child is happy, healthy, and I hope y'all both provide. Please don't come to me with your misguided hate, hurt, telling me what he did, how much I was pregnant. I don't care. And I had to stop short of realizing that the disrespect that you brought to me, because I ignored it. And you remember the message you sent me after. You say, I think you said, you lazy motherfucker. You still ain't addressed all this shit yet that I done told you because you wanted me to bring it up. And when I seen that, I was just so shocked because
she probably called him a fat lazy motherfucker too. You probably admitted that. He admitted that part of the story, but she probably called him a fat lazy motherfucker. Oh, big up Akademiks, man. Big up Akademiks.
I allowed it to go unnoticed. Don't tell me your secrets. I'm not here for that. I don't care what you got going on, Playboy Cardi, and I don't care what I got going on with your family. I got to learn to keep y'all. You picked a celebrity to be your baby father, and he picked you to be his baby mama. Got nothing to do with me. Please don't invite me into those issues, because you're going to realize you're going to find out that I have the lack of concern or care that you think I would have. So please, if you got a problem with him, maybe he's playing the PlayStation with Lil Uzi, go to the cops or go to the motherfucking child support court, whatever you got to do, but please don't bring me back into that again. And if you ever DM me with anything of the sort, I'm going to start lacking the emotional intelligence that I have now to say, you know what, I'm going to give you a pep talk to say, I understand. You were going through postpartum and the things you were telling me that, you know, I have some empathy for you. So while you were wildly disrespectful, really disrespectful, you called me out of my name. You said I was only good for this and blah, 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 blah. And you try to turn me against him. Oh, you know what Cardi told me about you and Cardi hates you and it's whatever. I don't care. I don't want to.
Fair play. He doesn't care if Cardi hates him. He's still going to love him too. He's still going to love him down. True fan. Big up back.
Be involved in you and his problems. Okay? I gave my opinion about comments that I felt that was aimed supposedly at him. If they weren't supposedly aimed at him, okay, I'll stand corrected. But whatever problems you got with him, because he done had a baby after you, or because what happened during our pregnancy, or because you felt like he should be in jail, or because you think he's the most evil human being ever, or you think, oh, he's wearing my son's clothes and he doesn't do this, and you picked him.
He's wearing my son's clothes. How old is their son? He's wearing my son's clothes. What?
I call him Playboy Cardi. You continually call him Jordan because you picked him to be your baby father. That's it. I call him Playboy Cardi. You kept saying Jordan. That's the difference. So don't come and tell a blogger about why I shouldn't like his music anymore, or why I shouldn't like him, or why he's a bad person, and why he's evil, and why he's abusive, and why he's this, and why he should be in jail, and why he's this, and don't tell me about that. Raise your kid, and if you have a problem, family court exists. But please, this is the only time, and I'm glad you blocked me, because I don't think this would have ended really well. I think you guys give me way too much credit for whatever y'all are seeing to think that I give enough fuck to not crash out on everybody involved. I'm gonna pray for y'all, and I'm gonna pray for the child, and I'm gonna hope this is the last time I'm gonna hear from this, okay? But Iggy, you were very disrespectful. And I told you in the messages, I usually meet disrespect with exponentially more disrespect. But you were so hurt. I scrolled. This is all you. This is all you. This is look. I could scroll first. Look. This is all you. Look.
That's a lot of text.
This is all you.
That's a lot of text.
This is what you sent to me. Look what I sent to you, and then you blocked me. I said, and I'll read it verbatim. Look, Iggy, out of respect for you, because I don't know who y'all think I am. I'm not Jesus at all. I'll read it. Yeah, I said, out of respect for you, sounding hella hurt in my DMs, writing paragraphs. Respectfully, this ain't the tree you want to bark up. Because I treat disrespect with exponentially more disrespect. And I don't give a fuck about none of the shit you're talking about. But if that's what you want to do, let's see. You probably blocked me. You should have probably realized that was a bad decision to even DM me. I felt like you wanted me to expose some stuff about your baby father that you're scared to say.
Okay, well, that's basically what happened. He exposed Iggy for sending him a DM, telling him business that's going on between her and Cardi. Then Iggy Azalea got on Twitter and decided to expound a little bit on what she sent Akademiks. She says as follows, yes, Akademiks, I DM'd you. 24 hours later, you have zero response because you don't want to report factual information and stand corrected in a public forum. That's the truth. Yeah, but you also can't use somebody to spread your fucking truth. Just say it, innit? You say it. You can't. Just because you shared something with somebody, they're not obliged to tell people, you know? If it's that important to you, you should share it. I think Iggy should share it, whatever it is. Maybe she can't, I don't know, but yeah. I listened to your monologue trying to paint me out as some obsessed, jealous ex because you watch rage bait clips on social media instead of doing your job as a quote-unquote reporter, watching interviews in full context before commentating, which is true. Or commenting, sorry. If you had bothered to do your job, you'd have realized it's beyond clear I haven't alluded to or mentioned any famous exes. Why didn't you want to retract what you said after watching Neon and myself in conversation and realizing your favorite rapper wasn't the subject of my conversation? In so many ways that you've determined, you're a detriment to the person. You're very trying to help. The reality is that I don't want to be a part of any Playboy Carti narratives, but I'm often woven into them via clickbait clips because he's a very popular and the idea that there's a bitter woman trying to bring him down or to stop him somehow plays well within the media, especially with young men. For the record, I don't care at all who listens to the music or if he's the most successful best-selling rapper ever. It has zero effect on my life, truly. Okay, cool. I'm not campaigning for anyone's demise. At the same time, I don't think it's a huge secret that my experience involved in the man. What's that? I don't think it's a huge experience. A secret. My experience involved a man who is violent and still an addict. Jesus, she exposed that bit about him. I'm sorry, but that's my reality. And it doesn't affect my life years later in the course, because seeing something like that is a bit scary and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, what can you do? And then although I opt to not share, no, sorry, that's it. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, although I'm not opted not to share my whole story publicly, I certainly have the right to feel the way I do. The impact is lasting, and I don't appreciate academics' attempt to paint me as some sort of scorned lover bird brain simply because he's in a relationship with the artist team and works as a mouthpiece for on their behalf. If you want to bring me into a conversation, then yes, I expect I'll be in touch with you and bring facts with me. I don't realize you were on point like that anyway, but here we are. So that's what she said about academics. And then I think academics replied, if I'm not mistaken. What did he say about her? He said, whoop-de-doo. He said, shorty ain't finna argue with you cause you type about being a single baby mama. Pick better next time. All that trauma shit you text me, I don't give one fucks about you or your trauma. Eat a dick. Jesus. Laying it thick on the line. Super, super, super thick on the line. Let's continue here. Should I try to figure out what you might... I don't know. What's say here? Yep. Industry pass around. What? That's all you can say when you're wrong, she said to him. The real question is, why did you want it to be about a man's arsehole so much? A genuine question to ponder. Enjoy. You were industry pass around. Your ass go from rapper to rapper. You done being Tory Lane's side piece too. Go to therapy. I don't give a fuck what that N-word did to you. You batshit crazy. Every nigga who fucked you say the same shit. Jesus Christ. Ho was paying Tory Lane's employees and legal fees. Thirsty as fuck, jumping from rapper, and legal fees. Take care of your fucking child, you scallywag, and keep selling feet pics on OnlyFans. Glad your rap career ended after that horrible bullshit you tried to finesse. Eat a dick. Jesus Christ. So I guess, she's perfectly fine. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, from what I can tell anyway. But hey, what do I know? Oh, let's go. Let's go, Let's fucking, there you go. Cool, we did that. Tell her to ask us out of my DMs. He says here, anything more? Nope, nothing else regarding that. Nothing else regarding that. But yeah, big up Iggy. Big up Iggy, big up fucking Iggy. Okie dokie, let's move on. Let's do a little bit of Tfatk. Big up everybody watching as well by the stream chat. If you're watching via the stream chat and you're enjoying what you're seeing what you enjoy, make sure you like it down below. Don't be stingy. Like it down below. Like it down below. Like it down below. Okay, cool. Let's do something here. Let's quickly on Brendan's fucking Instagram actually. Let's see what's going on his Instagram. What's happening over here? Okay, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy I can see here from his Instagram. But yeah, let's go quickly on the No Jumper subreddit then. Let me just get up on the screen. Sorry, apologies for that. It's not up on the screen just yet. Bear with me. Bish bash bosh deck. There you go. Let's get back on the screen. Let's go back here. There. So display captures back. So what do we have here? Anything crazy from me? I don't think so. No crazy fights or shit I can't see. But so far, so good. Let's see there. Nothing else. So it is what it is. A bit dry in that respect. So let's maybe check out Tfatk. Let's do a little bit of Tfatk. Then let's mix things up a bit. And let's do a little bit of Tfatk gate. There we go. Let's continue on what we did yesterday. Let's continue with what we did yesterday, earlier on today. Let's continue. Finally, episode number 1122. Lovely number. So it's 1 2 3. Start again from 1. Build your way up again. That's what you do. Just play this.
What's that thing?
The fuck?
I just have so much I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I know. You're in lovely Covina.
I was in lovely Covina.
To make you more aware. No one's ever accused her of being.
This is Angel Reese visiting Terrence Crawford in the locker room.
Damn, nice. Angel.
Yeah, no one's ever accused her of being not attractive. They accuse her of being a bad basketball player.
Or just mean towards that other girl.
Is she? What is the deal with Angel Reese? Because she's so pretty as well or something? Or
she just talks a lot of shit and she was mean to Caitlin Clark.
That's one, yeah, Caitlin Clark.
How is she mean to Caitlin? Just being a mean girl?
Yeah.
Aren't they mean to each other though? What's you gonna say? Because she's black. Aren't they just as mean to each other because they're both highly competitive? No.
Yeah, mean girlish type of stuff. But I mean, yeah, she's pretty freaking.
She's something else.
Smoking.
She's something else.
1 sec. Let me get.
Just
a drink.
towers over.
Wow.
1 sec. Let me get a drink. Apologies, baby. 1 sec. 1 sec. Let me get a drink. Here we go. We're back like cooked crack. We are back like cooked crack. Let's go.
First match. Speak, go, please. Go.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Jesus. How tall is Angel Reese?
She has to be, what, 6'5"?
No. 6'2"?
Tell you who's not afraid of that.
Who?
That guy right there. 6'3"?
Oh, 6'3". That's not too crazy.
Bubba, in heels? She's gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
I didn't look at her face. She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
That's why
shit.
she's so big, too.
Damn,
like massive,
bro.
like popular. Yeah.
Holy
It's not because
shit.
she's a warlock.
Man, she is something else. I had no idea, but I'm way too light in the ass.
Yeah, no, she's a pretty girl.
Same.
Now, she got a man?
A lot of celebrities like Dre, a bunch of people slid in her DMs.
All right, mate. Fucking player hating and exposing everything. But by the way, the Dead Air is fucking fantastic too. The Dead Air is fucking. Has anyone watched it? By the way, people on the stream, let me know. Have you watched? Have any of you watched the Sam Altman and Tucker Carlson interview? Allegedly it was very, 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 very tense. Very, very, very tense. But let me know if you watched it. It looks pretty good. I need to check it out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She keeps it private.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She did date
All
Cameron
right.
Fletcher.
Okay. Everybody has a podcast. Okay.
She stated that she was on
6'7" or 6'8".
Ah, fuck, we're both out.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Any
It makes sense though. 6'7", 6'8" for her.
Cool.
I love
Either
what
way,
they're there.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, what people say? Yeah, it was crazy. Tucker been low-key killing. Yeah, he has. Yeah, to be fair, he has. To be fair, Tucker has been killing it too lately with the content. He's not playing games. He's not playing, and he's the only person who kind of straight up asked Sam Altman about that kid that died, right? That former researcher for OpenAI that died. That people suggest was, it was done in shady circumstances. RIP to that kid.
Beautiful. Look at her. That's crazy, bro.
And her booty.
Damn.
Yeah, she's cheeked up.
Yeah, look at that.
The whole situation. And then there's
all right, Chin. All right,
Bud's
Chin.
just making the rounds.
All right, Chin. Relax a little bit with the zoom in, bro. Fucking hell.
Just everybody wants to say hi.
Well, they're making the rounds towards him.
So
He's
in
his
heels
locker
is
room.
probably
6'5".
6'5", 6'6".
Bud's a small guy though.
And he's 5'9".
Yeah.
So they say, because he looks shorter than that. Can I see that again? I'd like to do a little forensics analysis here, because he's coming up to her chin. She can eat peanuts off his head. That's got to be hard for her to be so tall.
He's at titty height though.
Yeah.
He's a short king.
Yeah. Who's the girl next to her?
They blocked it for some reason.
Girl next
Listen, man, he's short, she's tall.
Yeah. She's very, very tall.
She's in a cold
But
case.
she also got heels on.
But even without heels, she's fucking tall, man. 6'3" as a girl's big.
And pretty.
Oh, really? Big up, Chris Mack. Yeah, Zack Tucker basically said they thought they were merit. So the idea that Sam had that former OpenAI programmer guy killed, yeah. That kid went to my high school. Fucking hell. Assad disease. Small world, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
What else you got, Jim?
Something else. What's this?
So this has been going on for a little bit now. Tommy Fury is getting he's doing competitive running or triathlon stuff, and then other competitors are saying he's cheating, and he actually did get caught for not finishing the race. So
are they gonna make excuses for him? Let's see.
The reason why this is funny is because there's one video where he actually pushes someone's neck with his elbow for no reason.
He runs funky.
And yeah, that's the funniest part.
He doesn't look athletic.
No.
He's like you,
so it's
Brendan.
right here, it says DNF did not finish. But he was saying thank you to my family. I was able to do it. He didn't really finish. He didn't do the biking or the swimming.
Why didn't he finish? He got tired?
Who knows?
All right, let's see.
This is one of the competitors, obviously. Makes me sick when people like you cheapen the hard work of others, didn't do the full swim nor the full bike. This should be deleted as you've cheated.
Who's Stuart?
But still, I'll be pissed off too.
Yeah, if I finish, then he's bullshitting that he finished. I'd be
trying to take
pissed.
glory for it. So there's plenty of people.
He put, I left it all out on the French Riviera, 100 kilometers triathlon, 10 days of training completed. Go ahead and roast my form, but you could sprint finish after
100-kilometer triathlon, but you didn't.
I like how Brendan just gave up reading that sentence, by the way. I love how he just gave up midway reading that caption.
Officials have confirmed that you didn't make the cutoff times. Yet here's the frightening world of social media. People would have...
But that's the thing, though, isn't it? Lying is a thing, isn't it? He's just straight up lying that he finished the race and he hasn't finished them. He didn't even complete certain stages. But if he wasn't famous, I don't think anyone will check. That's the thing. People, because he's obviously well known or he's a public figure, people will double check things and call him out. But if you're just a regular person and you say you finished an Ironman, no one in your friend group, no one in your follower list is gonna really double check. Let's think about it. If you just post a picture of yourself flexing at what looks like a finishing line, covered in sweat, and saying that you've finished a race, everyone's just gonna congratulate you. They're gonna double tap and they're gonna keep it moving. So lying is actually quite beneficial, in a way, because it makes you look a certain way without having to do the work, which is kind of lazy, don't get me wrong, but still, if you want that lifestyle, it's there for you. It really is there for you.
More respect if you were honest. Can I see him running?
Yeah, right here.
That. Oh, that's...
But I mean, you're also at that point, you're done. Your muscles are all...
That's very unfortunate. That is...
He's so like top heavy.
If he ran 100
Very-
kilometers, like this person says, that's
He does have a bit of an awkward
300
body.
miles.
He does have an awkward.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah, he
so
does.
top-heavy.
Real big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Built like a stingray.
Yeah, that's a very awkward look. It's like the guy from Invincibles or the Incredibles.
Built like a stingray, runs like Forrest
him
Gump
there?
with the braces on.
Here, you see him like push someone's neck.
Oh, damn. Trying to get to that finish line.
He's a thick boy.
To be fair, you do see this anyway. If you go to like local runs and shit, you do see people when they get to the finishing line, they take it as if like, I don't know, they act like it's like, they act like they're running in the Olympics. It's like, it's not that deep, you know? You don't have to push people out of the way. You can run fast, so obviously make sure you get a good fucking finish time and just push yourself, right? That's what I usually do. If you're running the last mile, the last 800 meters or something, it's quite fun to kind of see how far you can go, how far you can push yourself by really emptying the tank. That's actually one of the tips that I remember somebody giving me when I was doing a lot of 5Ks. Like, don't actually try and pace it. You should never pace it. You should just try and come out of the blocks as fast as possible and just hold on. It's kind of brutal advice because when you do it, you know, by the time you finish it, you'll be fucking, you know, destroyed. But it does work. It does work, oddly enough. And I think sometimes on race days, because of everyone's, you know, all the fucking energy and shit around you, you get a little bit gassy, you do things you probably shouldn't have done. So, yeah. But fucking hilarious how he's elbowing people out of the way. So jokes.
Even there, he's not tired and his running form's not good.
Yeah, there's a lot there. That's.
I don't know why they wear those gray shorts. These are light gray.
But if
you
that-
know it's sweat's
that's what
gonna
he
be
wants
showing.
to do.
so
Fucking
weird.
just let him run around.
Shut up, Chin. It doesn't matter if he's wearing grey shorts, you fucking donkey.
But don't be saying like you completed it.
Yeah, I probably don't do that.
Brendan has lied his entire career, so he's kind of finding it hard to call him out. Do you know what I mean? His entire career has been based off lies, which is, you know, it worked in his favor. Do you know what I mean? Faking it till you make it. So he's kind of finding it very hard to call out to call this out without sounding like a hypocrite.
Just do him and shut the fuck up.
Okay, this is gonna be really silly at first, but this is about Austin, so I'll just play the clip for you.
Jesus Christ, Chin.
Jessica Cha at Lady Bird Lake, and today we're asking Austin what they think
Just some,
about the new city logo.
just some 1-2 dumplings in the front, huh?
What do you think?
Sorry.
Well, I like the colors. It's clean and it's simple. It's fine.
First impressions from people were generally pretty positive.
I think it's beautiful. I love blue and I love green.
Until we told them how much it costs to make.
Well, what if I told you that it costs $700,000 of taxpayer money?
That's ridiculous.
Oh my lord, that's insane.
Yeah. The logo actually cost a few.
Yo, Chin, man, just stick to being a producer, bro. They're trying to get him to do news things to react to, and this is stuff that he's getting them to react to. Fucking hell, Chin. This is awful. Not a producer in the conventional sense, right? He's really not a producer in the conventional sense. Because I don't know what the fuck I don't know what this fucking current events is meant to be. Jesus Christ.
Few 100,000 more than that, according to City Communications
Chat
Director
GPT would do that for free.
It was $564,000 for the contract with 2 design firms for outreach research and
Jesus
testing.
Christ.
Around $200,000 for the logo itself.
Wow.
But overall, when you look at all the things that we're putting together, about 1.1 million.
City Manager TC Broadnax says this is all in an effort to have a unified identity that people can recognize.
That logo's
but some
trash.
Austinite don't think it should have cost
That is so outrageous.
It's spending so
Put it
many
into
taxpayer
Chat
money.
GPT.
That logo.
Now they're like Austin experts, right? Austin municipal experts. Austin experts now giving their opinion on local issues that they're probably never involved in because they live behind gates and shit. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So bad. And did they interview a bunch of gays? Right? I think everyone on there likes the same sex, including the guy who's really muscular.
They went
He's
out
like,
in
I
the middle
dig
of
the
day.
logo.
They went out in the middle of the day and people were, you know, just kind of strolling the park.
You mean people with no jobs,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Strolling.
Or they work at night.
I like how they act like they have jobs, you know?
Yeah.
Let's take a little break because today.
Well, it's nice you don't get your.
Yo, it's low energy today, isn't it? No, low energy Tfatk. Like, they're always low energy, but fuck it, no. You can tell the mood already. Like, you know, look at this. You can just tell what time they're on, innit? Fuck it, no. Let's get the energy up a little bit, lads, no?
You hit Bryan with that slapper of a song someone created.
Which one?
The song I sent you.
Oh, I thought we were saving it for Patreon though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we'll save it for Patreon.
Okay.
So Patreon people, that's another reason to go visit Patreon.
Yeah, we got a fun one for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/TFATK. Extended episodes.
Patreon.com
Uncensored. We can play shit like this slapper song.
TFATK. Yeah.
Uncensored. Is it meant to be uncensored?
Uncensored. We can play shit like this. FATK. Extended episodes. Uncensored. We can play shit like this slapper song.
TFATK. Yeah. Tfatk.
Tfatk.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed there's a drama going on between two country singers, Zach Bryan, who's huge, and a guy named Gavin Adcock, which he's also pretty big.
I like both of them.
Didn't Zach Bryan get some date, or some girl said he was this, and then another girl came to his defense? What was that about?
Oh, no, I don't.
No, the girl, it was on Barstool. His wife said he was like abusive and all this shit.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that one.
You bringing up old shit. Okay. Yeah, he's moved on. That's like 6 months old.
But for this one, there's a 14-year-old girl.
Right. He's moved on. He's moved on. He was abusive. He's moved on. He was abusive. That shit happens. Fuck, you know.
A 14-year-old girl posted something on TikTok. Just him driving away after doing a concert.
They don't like each other, and he like jumped a fence to fight him.
Yeah. So, it all started because this 14-year-old girl said, put on TikTok, like he didn't wait for his fans to sign autographs, take pictures.
Zach Bryan didn't.
Yeah, Zach Bryan didn't. And then Zach actually commented on her post saying like, after doing these shows,
isn't Zach Bryan, again? I don't follow country music, but isn't Zach Bryan known to be a bit of a dickhead? Isn't it? Like, even the Barstool guys don't like him because I think he used to date one of the girls that presents on that show, on that channel. I'm pretty sure people say like Zach Bryan behind the scenes is a bit of a dickhead. So it's no surprise, it's no surprise all this shit.
I don't really owe it to you kind of thing. And then, so of course that guy, Gavin Adcock, he got on there as well. So defended the girl. Hold on.
So it says Zach Bryan, he does make some slappers. I'll give him that. That motherfucker can sing. And Bryan.
He's actually a really good
Zach Bryan driving away from his fans that waited 4 hours to meet him. He didn't even roll down his window to say hi.
This is her.
I'm literally a 14-year-old fan. This video was literally a joke. What a dick. This video was literally a joke. What a dick.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zach put, I went out and took pictures both night 1 and 3. What happened to 2 and 4? I had a third show the next day and it was late and needed to rest.
That's not being a
And
dick.
she put...
He just
No, he
explained
put-
himself.
Oh, what's that mean?
It means get off my dick.
Oh, that's not nice. She's 14, dude. Get off my... GOMD? Am I a boomer?
No, but to be fair, didn't Brendan say how many chicks he fucked to 16-year-olds? So I think Zach Bryan and Brendan are in the same sort of category. That's her name. Brianna Chicken Fry, yeah. But that girl's up Brianna Chicken Fry. She's a bit crazy too. She's a bit crazy. So it's hard to take her account of her relationship with Zach Bryan. But, reading between the lines, it doesn't seem like Zach Bryan is a stand-up guy or a decent dude or a cool guy. He seems like a bit of a cock. So it's no surprise what happened. But I think Brendan and fucking Zach Bryan are very similar. I think in that way they probably get along though, considering how much how many people hate them, how much of the dickheads they are and stuff, lack of self-awareness. I think they'd actually get along weirdly enough.
That's what I looked it up, so it could mean.
I'm gonna start using GOMD, Bryan. GOMD, dude.
It could mean other things, but that's what I looked up.
Get off my dick, Bryan. And then Gavin put, if you can't handle the criticism of a 14-year-old, why do people idolize you? That kid was head over heels to meet you and parents spent a ton of money to see you. He's got feeling too.
Jesus Christ, brother. He's struggling to read so hard. Is that dyslexia or something? God damn, this fucking tweet is beating his ass.
Gavin put, if you can't handle the criticism of a 14-year-old, why do people idolize you? That kid was head over heels to meet you and parents spent a ton of money to see you. He's got feeling too, and you're a grown man nearly 30. Gavin, your grammar's fucking terrible. They're the only...
No, it's you, bro. It's you. You're struggling. That kid's head over heels to meet you and spent a ton of money to see you. he's got feelings too, and you're a grown man, nearly 30. They're the only reason you are around. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to read. It's not that hard. He's blaming the grammar. There's like one extra word here that's not meant to be there, right? They either meet you and spent their parents' money or something. There's one extra word here, but it's easy to read.
I'm gonna start and put, if you can't handle the criticism of 14-year-old, why do people idolize you? That kid was head over heels to meet you and parents spent a ton of money to see you. He's got feeling too, and you're a grown man, nearly 30. Gavin, your grammar's fucking terrible. They're the only reason you
Who is
are.
Gavin Adcock? He's
another
also,
musician.
He creates some slappers too. And then, and that is such gossip. And then Zack saw him at a concert and climbed over the fence to fight him over this.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, Zack kind of seems like a dick, but I like his music.
Well, I think,
but they sound very similar. I think Zach Bryan and Brendan come across very, very similar. Their personalities and shit. I'm not gonna lie. If Brendan had the talent Zach Bryan does, he'd be acting the same way. Brendan doesn't even have half, if not an inch, not even a pinky toe level of talent that Zach Bryan does. And look how much of a dickhead he acts. Like, imagine if he had Zach Bryan level talent, he'd be exactly the same.
Don't be your hero. No, get the fuck out of here. Tired? You 14-year-old girl?
Well, he didn't.
So this is him confronting Zack. Zack.
Oh.
Confronting Adcock.
Oh,
Let's
country
go.
beef. Two short kings.
Is that Zack? Oh, he's having some trouble.
He's a short king. He's also in boots.
How tall is he? He's having some
This
trouble.
is crazy because it was a barbed wire fence.
Yeah,
the fact that he even, and here's where you actually see him climb over the entire thing,
That's
but it's a
not good.
barbed wire fence. You have to have some balls to
Holy
do that
fuck.
shit.
Yeah, you do.
Well, why is that
Oh,
Gavin
shit,
guy
look at
back?
this.
That Gavin guy's
Exactly.
backing up.
Fucking hell. It's looking a bit crazy for that Gavin guy. I'm not gonna lie. Why you run away for, bro? You're talking some big talk on the internet. Stand your ground.
Oh, that guy backed off.
Oh, he
Definitely back.
If
and then
somebody's
he-
going to climb a
and then he
fucking
told
barbed wire
somebody,
fence-
he's like, hey.
if somebody's going to climb a barbed wire fence, I'm impressed. Zach Brown or Bryan, I got him.
So Zach Brown and Zach Bryan are two different country singers.
Oh, they are.
You keep saying Brown, it's driving me fucking nuts.
But-
so get
there
off
is
my
a Zach
dick.
Brown as well.
Get off.
There is a Zack Brown.
Zach Brown's massive.
The Zack Brown is
And who's bigger?
Zach
Zack Brown
Bryan's-
band. It's called Zack Brown band.
Zach Brown band had slappers back in the day.
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
more-
big. Zach Bryan is massive. Currently massive.
And so
You got to see this
this
explanation.
is
Hold on.
great. This is great because he
just
got
two
backed
famous whites fighting.
off. Two famous whites.
So this is Adcock responding.
I already said, I don't think Zach Bryan's a very good person. He wasn't locked out of the festival. He had been there all day with his multiple security guards. He saw me standing between my buses when he got here and saw me walk on my bus when I went to watch the Georgia game. Proceeded to go to other artists and ask them, where's Gavin, and their guest, and treat them like dog shit, flipping them birds and saying just douchebag stuff to him all day. So he had plenty of opportunity through the whole day to do whatever he wanted to do, but decided he was going to wait like an hour before my set while I was standing out there. And no artist that cares about their fans is going to fight right before their set, missing going on, and disappointing fans that spent way
Well,
too
you had an
much money
hour.
to be there. I wasn't even mad, didn't even have a single reason to fight him. After he had already left, before my set, I was standing outside. Like I already said,
Well, he doesn't want to fight.
truck outside the gate and starts giving out threats. So I just decided.
I love how Brendan I like how Brendan is almost mocking the guy because he doesn't want to fight, but he's also protecting his, like, the guy that doesn't want to fight is actually thinking smart and obviously thinking in the future and trying to protect his career. And also, he said what he said on social media. He said what he said. He called out Zach Bryan for his behavior, but in no, I don't think in that exchange he was a cunt. He didn't say anything cunty to Zach Bryan, or he didn't offer to fight him. So Zach Bryan decided he wanted to fight him. When he sees him, if anything, shows him up to be the person that he is. But and you'd think Brendan, being the fighter too, would be like, yeah, that's good that he's not fighting, right? Because you don't need to see civilians just fighting like that, because all it takes is one punch to end somebody's life. But he'd actually prefer if they did fight. It's just interesting, you know. As a professional fighter who's seen, you know, who's been knocked out a few times brutally, you think he'd be a lot more sensitive when it comes to that sort of stuff. But hey, what can you do?
To stir him up to the point where he jumped over the fence. I don't think anybody's scared of Zack Bryan. I'm just an adult, and fighting him would have only meant going to jail, missing my set.
There is no upside to fighting him.
Falling into a Zack Bryan lawsuit, and we all know he likes to manipulate people with money. He knew where I was all day. He knew my
There is no upside to fighting him.
This guy's the smarter one out of the two, but also if you can talk all that shit,
Also,
fight.
Zack probably
He didn't talk all that shit though. What did he say in the text? He didn't say that much. That was crazy. What did he say? He called out his behavior. There's no talking shit there, no. He said if you handle criticism of a 14-year-old, why do people idolize you? You know, this is the most milquetoast, run of the mill, normal fucking, you know, diss I've seen in my life. If anything, there's nothing wrong with what he said there. Absolutely nothing wrong.
Smarter one out of the two, but also if you can talk all that shit,
also
fight.
Zack probably climbed the thing because he knew that they would like break it up. You know, it's like
No, I think Zack wanted to fight him.
Maybe.
Zack's a wild boy.
Zack's
Zack's a wild boy.
He's a veteran. He's a military
Yeah,
guy.
Zack's a wild boy. Zack wanted to fight. Yeah. You just heard about these two right now, but that's fine. But Zack's a wild boy.
Dude, even I don't know much about Adcock. But I would say
looks like a thick kid.
He didn't want to fight.
He did not
No,
want
he
to
didn't
fight.
want to fight.
No.
He didn't want those problems.
No.
I think Zack would beat his ass, and that's all good, dude. You play guitar.
Yeah.
But if you're going to talk shit.
But he didn't talk shit. He called him out for being a dickhead to a 14-year-old fan. That's okay. You're allowed to call people out for their dickhead behavior without wanting to fight them. Jesus Christ, this guy, man, like, gotta be careful, Brenda, with this kind of like, you know, wanting to fight everybody energy he has now. Ever since he quit stand up, he feels like, yeah, if you talk shit to me, I'm gonna beat you up. It's like, okay, man, okay, I guess.
And then Zack,
some people don't fight fair. Let's just say that.
Goes, I'm gonna climb this barbed wire fence and fuck your
By the
life
way,
up.
he did talk shit, right? So
He
it's
did.
Like,
Yeah,
nah,
online.
You're not gonna talk shit. I'm on Zack's. Look, Zack climbed a barbed wire fence to get to him. That's a big.
Now, I'm not defending
I feel like
Zack's
he would have
behavior.
fought him.
I'm not sure Zack's the best dude, but he creates some slappers.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that he climbed a fucking
Barbed wire
fence.
fence. That means he's serious. Dude, can you imagine climbing a freaking barbed wire fence?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's like, let me tell you what's going on here. Yes, I did talk shit. He climbed the fence,
So
but
if you and
I've been around all day and an hour before my show, and I didn't want to miss the show, so I'm not going to fight
So
him.
let's just say you were podcasting and you didn't know me, but I was a comic and you said something to me and we were somewhere for real.
Yeah.
And I climbed a fence like
I have
that.
my current. It's me.
It's you.
I beat the shit
Hold
out
on,
of
and I climbed a fence. I'm 58.
I would say, no. Let him go.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, I go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him
And
go.
then I came over the
I
fence.
said, get your cameras out. Let him go. Let him go.
And I came at
And
him
you were talking shit to me?
Swinging. I said, I'm going to fight you because you said something to me. And I did exactly what Zack.
You wouldn't get close enough to swing at me. It'd be a fucking head kick KO before you even came close.
So you would
to
hit me. You wouldn't.
100%.
When's our son Brendan's head kick KO'd anybody, or even head kick somebody? I can't remember the last time he even used his kick. Did Brendan ever use kicks his entire UFC career? He doesn't spar. He doesn't roll. I don't know. I think he's overestimating his skills, to be fair. Maybe punches and grappling, he'd obviously fuck a lot of people up, but I don't think his skill set or his talents lay with kicks. I don't think so.
I'd live for this.
You just let me just come at you. You'd be like, you wouldn't be like, no, I'm not going to. Because back in the day, you wouldn't fight, probably. You'd be like,
yeah, I've changed now. Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. No. I'm all for it.
10 years ago, you're not going to do it. You're going to be like, I can't do this.
The 10 years, no, I can't do it. I don't want to be aggressive.
In my Gucci boots.
I want to get past
I'm
at
in
the
my-
improv and all that. Oh, good. I don't need any of that. I will fuck your world up now.
So stand-up comedy was making him not to want to physically attack people because he wanted to get past that comedy clubs, but he was thinking about it. He was thinking about violently tackling, violently beating up or bludgeoning people because they said some mean things about his comedy. Because think about that. What he's talking about, the anger he's channeling is all the stuff that he must have heard about from comics, basically calling out his stand-up, saying he's not ready, calling out why he's present in certain clubs. Those are what people used to get offended by or pissed off by, you know? And that's what's making him want to crash out and say, hey, if somebody ever stepped to me in real life, I'm gonna fuck them up. It's like, bro, it's never gonna happen because most of these comedians are like middle-aged dads and shit. Just, I don't know, like, come on, relax, just relax, please, fucking relax if you don't mind. And again, like I said, for somebody as a former UFC fighter, he seems very violent, isn't it? Like, he doesn't have a lot of restraint. He doesn't talk about like de-escalation. Doesn't talk about any of that sort of stuff. He seems very intent on like showcasing his skill set at all times. It's like, bruh, I don't know, man. I just think people who fight don't really do that sort of shit, you know, continuously. Like, yeah, here. This is my energy. I'm gonna fuck you. It's like, cool, man. I guess, cool.
You would just fucking shin kick me in the fucking head or something?
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I can see that shit coming.
Yeah. But this guy,
I think better for you would be to just let me come in and grab on and then
choke you out.
Yeah, that would be a problem. Because then
I love how Bryan's giving Brendan advice about how to fuck him up. Just choke me out. Yes, I can feel you in me. It's like, what?
I grab you and I go, this is...
The smart thing would be to submit you, because if I kick you hit your head on the back, right? Yeah. You die or some shit.
But you could kind of let me come in and just kind of double leg me.
But this Gavin guy didn't want no problems.
Yeah, you can tell.
An hour before the show, I don't want to miss the show.
He's like, listen, people paid money for
the average street fight is 60 seconds long, so nobody's expecting you to fight for a fucking marathon for an hour. So you could have fucked him up if you wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
The Georgia game was on. Let's not forget about that. I need to go in there and watch my fucking football.
Right.
Again, Brendan mocking a regular dude who doesn't want to fight because he doesn't have to, because he didn't say anything that you would deem to be fighting words, and he just didn't need to kind of escalate that situation is fucking hilarious. Again, being a former fighter, mocking somebody for not immediately swinging on somebody is fucking crazy. But hey, what do I know? Nothing.
GOMD, Bryan.
Jesus.
I just learned that. I can't get enough of it. Get off my dick.
That's great. All right. Well, there you have it.
Okay.
But
Adcock is talking shit here.
Yeah, he is.
If you're gonna talk smack, then come on, dude.
Yep.
He's not talking smack. He's calling you out for ignoring a 14-year-old and their signature, man. Come on, bro. About talk smack. These fucking guys and what the fuck is smack talking? Like what?
All right.
But then also, Zach Bryant's not notoriously known for being the coolest cat. But also, who knows? Who fucking knows? With all the gossip, I don't believe any of that shit.
He's kind of cool.
I love his music.
Of course it's okay.
His name too, Adcock.
Nice there.
This September, CBS hits.
What did Chin say? Did Chin make a little diss there?
The gossip, I don't believe any of that shit.
He's kind of cool.
His name too, Adcock.
I love his music.
What did he say?
His name too, Adcock.
Okay, what's wrong with that? Fucking hell, Chin.
This is another one where, you know, I showed you some other musicians when they're getting older. They don't sound as great. So this is David Lee Roth.
Hell yeah. Hit it.
Jesus. Nah, that can't be real. That's not real. That's not real.
She's all.
I know. It's like, how can you...
Is that a something going on with the...
I think just getting old.
No, man.
No,
Are we being gamed right now, or is that really him?
No, it's him.
That's him. That's David Lee Roth.
He's fucking 70, dude.
Oof.
Dude, the Charlie Sheen doc on Netflix is so good.
Really?
His recall for all his memories is so good.
Yeah.
But they talk about, you know...
Okay, I'm going to skip it. I'm gonna spoil it. Don't spoil it all.
He was...
I want to watch it. I don't want him to spoil it for me, the fucking cunt.
And the podcast, like, all right, well, let's wrap it up.
Everybody saw that. Hassan Piker saw it.
I mean, it's not live. It's the
Piker saw it and he went, oh my God. Like, he was just everybody. Anybody with a heart. Anybody who's human.
Dude, so I see the video.
But you should watch what Hassan Piker's saying now, right? He did say, oh my God, then. But watch what he's saying now. You'd be in for a surprise.
Yo, I sent it to the group chat with you, me, Rogan, and Eddie. It's the one from far away. The one close up, I was like, that's AI. That's not real. And you find out that's a real video.
Oh, there's still a group chat. I'm assuming he creates group chats for their fight companions. So there's a group chat still on now. That's got Joe, Brendan, Bryan, and fucking Eddie. I bet... I wonder how much Eddie actually posts in that fucking group and what he talks to Brendan. I get the feeling he doesn't really like Brendan too much, but I could be wrong.
You're like, holy fuck. And then there's reports like, oh, he's still alive. But you see that close up, you're like, there's no fucking
30-6.
There's no way.
No.
There's no way. It's fucking tragic. And his daughter was in the tent?
So fast. I can't even talk about it. It's so horrible.
David Lee Roth.
I can't talk about it. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Off to wrap this up. Sounds like shit. Carry on.
He spoke. His own friend died. No, didn't one of his friends die? That guy that owns that restaurant. He recently passed away, and he wasn't this cut up about it. Fuck you know, man. Relax. You didn't even know Charlie Kirk.
You guys saw that there's there's a bunch of conspiracy stuff with the Charlie Kirk
Yeah,
thing.
of course there is.
Like what?
But no, the one thing that would trip me out was I didn't really not fall for
You
it.
don't say.
You know the hat thing. It's like I don't know. There's a guy that's also holding his hands like.
So when you're
like
prone
this.
on a roof and you're drawing a bead, it doesn't matter what anybody's doing. You're watching the guy through your scope. That's all you're doing. You don't need somebody to give you a message. It's like,
Yeah, but there's like 3.
Yeah, why would you
people
need
next
like
to him.
an okay?
You're taking a shot. It's 200 yards. Not hard shit. That kid had been hunting his whole life. I can do that shot. It's not hard. It just isn't. It's.
Yeah, when they say he was trained and stuff, his dad, I took him hunting since he was a kid.
Yeah.
Did his dad say that though, or are you just making it up?
Did you see the ring thing?
What ring thing?
How his ring went from his ring finger to his pinky?
Charlie's?
Yeah.
No.
You guys both haven't seen that?
No. Did he just take his ring off because of swelling or something?
It just doesn't.
No.
Because why would
literally when he was shot? This is the thing with AI. I don't trust anything anymore. But this did make the rounds.
But what does that mean?
Exactly. It doesn't mean anything. But it was just trippy to see like there was a ring that was on his ring finger and it went to his pinky.
I don't buy any of it.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Damn it.
Fucking hell, Chin. Chin's algorithm is fucking insane, isn't it?
Charlotte, North Carolina this weekend, kids. Come see me at
North
the Comedy
Carolina,
Show.
dude.
Charlotte,
Muggsy
North
Bogues
Carolina.
is open up for you.
Come get some. I don't care, Chin. It's so boring.
No, I'd like to see it. I don't know. It is interesting, but anytime this stuff happens, there's going to be the conspiracies.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of this crap that's going on. I don't know why.
Did Sean Strickland go hunt that Moneybird guy down?
He didn't hunt him down. He just ran into him.
And he was just mean to him?
He wasn't mean.
Did he call him a scumbag or something?
Yeah.
Why?
He thinks he's a scumbag.
That's kind of mean. Why does he think
Why is
he's
it
a
mean
scumbag?
if he believes that?
But why does he believe it?
So if somebody comes up to Brendan and calls him a scumbag and he believes it, would he be? Is that okay too? If somebody comes up to Brendan and calls him a liar and a cheat and a fucking bully, would he be okay with that too? If that's their accurate, whatever of him. Like, come on, man. How far are they gonna take this whole shit? Come on. Yeah. Crazy. Let's continue. Come on, get to the bit.
It's around here, right? When I was going through it.
Show us, please, Chin.
Something.
What happened?
Right now, because I want to talk to you about healthcare. Basically helps you by personalizing the data.
And it's all good.
What's so good?
Yeah.
What's so good?
Is his real name Moneyberg? Can't be.
No. Chin knows his real name.
Yeah, it's a weird
nice silencer
Wazowski or something like that.
Good dead air. Nice bit of dead air here. Come on, brothers and sisters. Make the show entertaining at least a little bit.
Just give a little bit here. So this is from the Mac Life.
Look what I ran into. This guy's little big bro Jack. He says, why do I call him a scumbag? This is why he asked. And again, you could say you got to do that for a kid, but you can't have a private conversation like an adult. You can only do the things for the internet.
Watch when Sean takes his bag off, just in case shit pops off. Watch. Look. See?
So, let me tell you why I don't. Would I like to get free money from this guy? Yeah, sure. Would I pay me money for it? But Sean, when I just asked you, hey, you have a conversation. Well, you asked me why I called you a scumbag. But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Only on the internet. But I'll tell you why I couldn't do so. You're the one being the fucking scumbag, right? No, I'll tell you why. I'm saying it to you. I'll tell you why.
They're completely quiet the whole entire time. No commentary, no nothing. They're all dead there. Jeez, this must be a blast to listen to on the audio side of things, isn't it? This must be a blast to listen to when you're listening to audio only.
You're the fucking scumbag, right? I love my fans more than anything, you guys. And would I love to go take free money from this guy and peddle? Yeah, would I love to make free money from this guy? I would. I absolutely fucking would love to. But this man takes advantage of low-paid UFC fighters who are great men who are just trying to make their mortgage and live a life. And he takes advantage of these men and he uses their platform to peddle financial scams and he sues people. And what he does is so dishonest and so scummy. No,
Our guy does, but
yeah, that's why I was telling Chin on the shop show, like I'm not familiar with like the fraud and all. I don't business wise, I don't know. He only hit my radar because, you know, he got a black belt in 2 days.
Allegation of fraud against wealth coach. Oh, he's a wealth coach. Oh boy.
His name is Dale Bukowski.
And include claims of deceptive business practices, buying credentials and social media engagement, and preying on vulnerable individuals. Wow. Filed against YouTuber Spencer Corey ultimately failed and brought further damaging information into public record. Purchase testimonials. Former clients have alleged that Moneyberg requires positive video testimonials early on in his courses for people to continue participating. A court filing in the lawsuit against YouTuber Spencer Cornelia found that Moneyberg was unable to name publications that had not paid to be that he had not paid to be featured in. Wow. Targeting vulnerable individuals, Moneyberg has been accused of leveraging his relationship with athletes to sell his financial programs. Anybody that sells financial programs, holy shit. MMA fighter Sean Strickland publicly confronted Moneyberg for allegedly profiting from shady dealings and scamming lower-paid UFC fighters who are trying to support their families.
See, but this is where I get off it. So shady dealings, scamming lower-paid UFC fighters. So are they referring to Gordon Ryan, Jake Shields, Glover? Like those guys, like Gordon's pretty fucking set.
Does it really matter the fucking terminology, you fucking donut? You know what they're trying to say, for fuck's sake.
You know? So that does make sense to me.
I don't know how many people are actually set, but yeah, at the end of the day, that's interesting because if it came out in court that he had been doing that, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. He hit, like I said, hit my radar.
I love how they can never call out people that do bullshit things. I kind of like that, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of like that they have an inability to just like call out people that are clearly scammers and bullshit artists and dickheads, because they themselves are bullshit artists, scammers, and dickheads. You know, they can't just categorically just like, you know, excommunicate, fuck that person. Nah, it's always like, yeah, but you know, you can't believe what the papers say. It's like, yeah, sure. You're only saying that because you got fucking evidence in the papers for your fucking bullshit, you know, most likely. I just find that whole thing crazy. It's fucking hilarious.
Dark is the jiu-jitsu stuff. Outside that, I have no clue what he does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I found the ring thing, so let me show you guys real quick.
This is the Charlie Kirk ring conspiracy?
Yeah.
What's the conspiracy, though?
No, it's just like, why? It's so weird that the ring switched fingers. Like, I don't think there's any volume to it, but so it's right here, right? And when he got shot, immediately and when he got shot, Jesus. Watch this. Like, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's bullshit. That's just fucking, it turned over probably. And it's
I
just,
don't know, how does the ring do that though?
I don't know, dude.
So it ends up on his other finger?
Other finger.
No, it's
so
not.
people are saying that they're saying something about this shooting was AI, or, you know, this footage was AI.
Because I don't want to, I hate this stuff.
Chin's algorithm is fucking insane, bro. Chin's algorithm is absolutely insane. Like, what? So what, is he not really dead like Tupac? Is Charlie Kirk not really dead like Tupac, yeah?
Chin.
I
Because
hear
he
you,
got
Bryan,
killed.
but
He got
it's been
killed.
making the rounds.
His
So it's like
ring
something
did
to talk
not
about.
change fingers. That's AI. They did some stupid shit.
Well, no, there's no conspiracy, Bryan. You don't have to get upset, bud. It's just people think that the up close version of this, there's no up close, but they use the far back footage and then made AI so it's up close, so it's more shocking.
Yeah.
So they think that footage is fake. The real one's just the one from a distance.
I don't know.
So there's no conspiracy whether he's killed or not. You don't have to be upset. They're just saying that because the ring's changing, they think that footage is fake.
Yeah, maybe.
And I've heard that footage is not real. But it's obviously fucking tragic.
And now these days we'll never know. With AI, we can't tell what's.
I think there's ways to figure out if that's real footage.
You have to go really in depth though.
Yeah, well, we're not going to figure it out. But that would give you the tip of the hat that up close footage is fake. That's what that is. And are we going longer for Patreon today?
You guys want to do it today or Wednesday?
Let's do it today. We're here.
Do it today since we're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll wrap it up and then we'll just extend it with the Patreon. Yeah, let's go to Patreon.
Right. Cool. There we go. They're gonna wrap it up and extend it with the Patreon. So that was a bit brutal. I need to do these clips again, man. I need to fucking be watching this and clipping videos and clipping. I need to do this again, what I usually do, and watch it and fucking note the clips and share them with you, because this is brutal to watch. I forgot how fucking mind-numbingly fucking boring Tfatk is to watch it before with you guys. You don't deserve to be watching this with me. This is too brutal. I should be doing this on my own time, noting down the relevant clips and reacting with them to you, or reacting to them with you. Because God Almighty, this is brutal. But big up them, I guess. Big up them. Let's move on. We've done quite a bit when we're here. Let's go through a couple. Bear with me a second here. Yeah, let's go. Let's do a quick note. What's this? Is it Broski? That's Lebroski, right? Is it Lebroski's got a new one about wings or anything I can have here? Let's see here. What do we have? Anything? We got a Keemstar one of Wings, but we watched that one already, haven't we? So let's see if there's any new Wings or Redemption videos. If not, we might have to end it there, my friends. Let's see, Lummox got anything new? What's Lummox doing right now? Hi, big up everybody watching. If you're still watching, smash the like button, please, down below. Smash the like button. Okay, cool. There's no new Wings. I've watched the latest Wings already, haven't I? Right? I've watched the latest Wings already. What's up on the title? We got one for words. I've got Wings and oh yeah, DSP. Anything new from DSP then? Anything new from DSP? Let's see. Anything new from DSP? He's got a Q&A. What's he doing a Q&A live stream for? Let's play this quickly.
They're saying like Hollow Knight was actually fun and challenging, but this is like way tougher. If you've beaten this, what's the point of going back to the game that's easy mode? You know, I don't know. If you guys really wanted it, maybe I would.
Okay, what's going on here?
No, I never collected Pepsi points, Buckwell. I don't know what that is. Is that a points redemption service or something?
Points redemption service.
No, there are no Long John Silvers in my area. The only seafood in my area is called Ivar's. Okay, and they are a chain, and you can order them. I have had it before, though. I'm going to be honest. My wife and I ordered it, and we didn't like it that much. We thought it was just okay. So I don't think it's that great.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Pick up the stream chat.
How much money do I think I would make on guys' grocery games? You know, I don't know. I am getting slimmer and faster.
Oh, we don't care, man. We don't fucking care. You know, I might have to end it there, mate. There's not really much else I need to speak about here until new Tfatk comes out tomorrow, I think, right? I think new Tfatk comes out tomorrow. So we'll go over some of that new shit tomorrow. Let's actually check out one. Let's do one of these ones. I got some stuff here, right? Yeah, there you go. I got this. Heckler walks out over Israel pedo joke. Stand-up comedy. Let's check this one out. This is from 2 weeks ago. This is from a person called Sammy Obid. Sammy Obid. Obid or Obid?
Oh, no. Let's keep it nice and civil. That's not a great thing, though, right? They would not have liked this next joke. Did you guys hear about the Israeli pedophile that the United States let off? Yeah. I know, you're like, which one? The head of Israeli cyber defense, or as I call it, Iron Chrome, got busted in Vegas for soliciting a minor online. Literally the one thing you can't do in Vegas. In Vegas, you can gamble your life savings, you can drink in public, you can smoke weed with your hooker. You can gun down a famous rapper. You can have a random Asian guy dangling from your car window. You've seen The Hangover, but you can steal a tiger from Mike Tyson, et cetera, but just stay away from the kids. Okay, you can literally bet on any number as long as it's higher than 18, is what I'm saying. It's like inverse blackjack. The police engaged in a sting operation and no music was made. That joke would have killed in the 80s.
What we saying already? I like this guy.
And in this operation, an undercover officer posed as a 15-year-old girl, which, let's face it, kind of a sweet gig, okay? And good for a cop too, right? Same level of emotional intelligence. Yeah, totally. In the sting operation, 8 men were busted, including a pastor, shocking.
Jesus Christ.
And an Israeli official named Tom Alexandrovich, AKA Peeping Tom, who is the head of cybersecurity for Israel. Yeah. So clearly we found a security flaw. Iran, take notes. You want to get in? Just pose as a 15-year-old girl. The irony, too, is that Alexandrovich was in Vegas for a conference about hacking. And ironically, he got hacked. So clearly not very good at his job. He needs to go back to school. Oh, wait, actually, no. No. He's a high-ranking officer. He had meetings later that week with the NSA, probably to spy on us more. Mm-hmm. And then he got spied on by the highest level possible, Vegas PD. He even had meetings scheduled later that week with the FBI, but he met him earlier, apparently. So they caught him, they confronted him, and he was like, oh, I didn't know her age. And it said 15 on her profile. He's like, yeah, I can't read numbers. Mm-hmm. They're like, why are you in Vegas, buddy? You know? The profile clearly said 15, and he claims he thought it was 18. It's very unlike an Israeli to inflate the numbers. Usually they play them down. But is that not ironic? The head of Israeli cyber defense turns out to be a cyber predator? Actually not shocking at all. When you're familiar with how Israelis do self-defense, kind of predatorial, you know what I mean? In fact, we're lucky he didn't molest the whole hospital because he said Hamas was underneath it. So they busted him. He basically said, well, this has been nice, but I gotta get my...
I don't know, man. Like, this stuff is funny and shit. I get it. But sometimes I think, like, political comedy, like, it runs its course, innit? If you're... It's like, you know, you can run these jokes for a couple of minutes or, you know, but do you really need to go on a full 15-minute fucking anti-Israel bit, like, during your set? I don't know, man. It's a bit, you know what I mean? It's a bit mad. You know, I don't really... You're not going to a comedy club to be lectured to about fucking the ills and the wrongs of the fucking Israeli government. You know what they are. You don't need to be constantly reminded everywhere you go. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit much. It's a bit heavy-handed. It's a little bit much, you know? Just lay off it. Lay off.
I flight back to Israel, and the local police were like, we don't know where that is. You're being detained. And then he's like, actually, I'm El Salvadorian. They're like, get out of our country. Just kidding. The police were like, where's El Salvador? And then he's like, I'm basically Mexican. They're like, get out of the country. So Alexandrovich was basically like, I need to make a phone call. Somebody let the officers know. They're like, yeah, you can let this guy go. So the question is, like, who did he call? Ghislaine Maxwell? Better Call Saul? You know what I mean? Like, he got off very quickly. That's not a great way to say it, but they let him out. Which is fucked up, because people are now saying, like, well, 7 other people got busted in that operation. Why do you just care about the Israeli? Because he's the only one who got away. The pastor's not going back to work on Tuesday. The messed up part is that national media is hardly even covering this story. Literally only local Vegas media, because, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Another messed up thing is like, this is not the first time this has happened. Many times, law enforcement has busted a person for pedophilia, and then someone from higher up says, you gotta let this person go back to Israel. So my thing is, if you're law enforcement or FBI, and you're complicit in this, and somebody tells you, you gotta let this pedophile go, and you just do it without resigning and sharing this story with the world, you never cared about the kids in the first place. You literally either give up the badge and get on Joe Rogan tomorrow, or you are literally part of the whole scheme, you know? So at that point, you're basically Ghislaine Maxwell with a body cam. And she probably did wear a body cam, actually, so you're just Ghislaine Maxwell. And this whole time, we saw what's happening in Gaza, and we thought that Israelis don't care about kids, but apparently some love them. Like a bit too much, actually, a bit too much. Not your kids, our kids, America, America, America. America first, that's the oath of every Israeli pedophile, America first. So you're telling me that if a pedophile works for Israel, they have a get out of jail free card in America? Well, I guess we know what happened with Epstein. Sorry if that made you most sad. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Are you guys okay? Is everything good? Is everything okay? What do you mean, sure? It's great? Awesome, okay. Well, we're Palestine, yeah, of course. Well, no, I'm keep talking while let me breathe, okay? I have a couple of very unhappy looking people in here at 3:30 p.m.
I don't like this. I'd see, this is where you lose me, because he made it seem like these people shouted at him randomly from the crowd, but he's also antagonizing them a little bit. Like, you don't need to, like, I don't get this thing that comedians have where everyone in the room must smile. So what if somebody has a scowl on their face? So what if somebody's mean mugging you? Then you're not entitled to a smile, bro. You're not entitled to a happy, like, what the fuck is this? If the majority of the room is laughing, why do you care if two people are looking at you weirdly anyway? I don't like that. I don't like this confrontation thing that he's trying to do, because now he's working him into his, you know what I mean? Like, he's almost like doing it on purpose so that he can put them in his fucking video. Oh, two people are not angry. Yo, you must be Zionist. Let me get under your skin, and then we have a back and forth. It's like, no, it's just lame. He set it up differently. He made it seem like they just shouted something randomly during his bit, and that's how he kind of laid into them. But they were just sitting there scowling, which they're allowed to do, free country and whatnot, right? And he's, oh, are you guys okay? It's like, come on, man, come on. You're making a show all about them. You're making them feel weird. They're being looked at by other people in the audience. They're being judged. People are probably saying stuff behind their backs. You know, this is not fair. This is not fair. Plus, he's got a mic. You know, you're in a position of fucking power and advantage. You're on the stage and you've got a mucking microphone. Everyone can hear you. No one can hear them. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay. Yeah, it's almost sunset, guys. Perk up. On a Sunday, was that your excuse? What is that, the culture here? We just drink till we die on fucking Saturdays? Yeah! Yeah, pretty much it! Welcome to Australia, mate! I love how your guys' city names, you don't even like fully enunciate them. Because you have like Melbourne, but you're like Melbourne. You have Brisbane, we're like Brisbane. And you have Sydney, you're like Sydney. I'm going to Perth on Thursday, and I'm wondering.
He got flown out to fucking Australia to perform that joke, you know. Fucking hell, man. I ain't started in jokes. He probably got put up in a decent hotel, got some nice flights, got shown around town, maybe had a dinner on the promoter and something, you know. And he got told to tell that joke. Jeez.
If you guys just got caught. Yeah, kinda. The other thing that's it's interesting about Australia is that the time difference from me to you, because I'm in California, so we're 7 hours ahead, but yesterday. That's why like there's this weird disconnect because you guys are 7 hours behind me mentally, but already in tomorrow. That's why like I tell a joke and I'm like, they don't get it, but it's like you already heard it yesterday. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yes, anyways, great time to, y'all, hey, guys, my friends. If I can hear you, they can hear you even more, right? And so I think she was requesting that you guys, oh, no. Let's keep it nice and civil at 3:30. This is for the late show. But yeah, you guys are talking a bit much, so we're politely checking in. And if you need to guys have a conversation, feel free to go outside. Just want to make sure everything's okay. Good? Amazing. Yes. Amazing. Yes. Fantastic. Yes, probably what. Yeah, that's not a great thing though, right? What? What's that? It's not a great thing. No, it's not. Thank you. Yikes. That felt like my mom. Like, go on with your show, thingy.
The husband wants to laugh though. The husband wants to laugh. You can't see the wife here, but let me get her in frame. But the husband definitely wants to laugh. I think the husband definitely finds it funny, but you know, you can't be laughing, you know, at somebody that's insulting your wife. But he does find it funny. You can tell.
Whatever you call it. Man, you know, I always go to other countries and I'm like, dude, like I'm a really nice guy, I'm a really cool guy. Like, why do they hate Americans so much? And then I see another American. All right, now let's take it 7 hours back. Let's get back till tomorrow, Sunday. Because it's still Saturday back where I'm from. They don't even know what's about to happen today. So, if you've been following me for more than 2 years, which I know most of you haven't, but maybe one or two of you have, you know that I literally talk about everything. I can make hexagons funny, okay? But right now, obviously, I'm fixated on one subject because I want this madness to end now. And so, that's where I am mentally. I have been talking about this situation for many years, and people do ask me, because I've been talking about it for a very long time, and people ask me, they're like, have you ever lost anything for talking about it? And the answer is, I don't know. Because I never got those things anyways. And I think that it's really time to adjust this narrative that we say, if you speak up for Palestine, you'll be fired, you'll be suppressed, you'll lose your job, you'll lose your friends, you'll lose your family. These things are true. This has happened to people, but throw that narrative out the door and say, actually, if you speak up and do the right thing, good things will come for you, regardless of what you lose in the process. Okay? Because if you lose something, it didn't really matter that much in the first place, okay? For instance, I just got banned from a high school. Let me explain. I know some of you are like, more context, please. I got banned from a high school. All right. I got banned from a high school. They never went to high school. I'm Jewish. Oh, okay, that's fine. There's nothing. But we were never talking about you. You know what I mean? Like, how hard is it?
Yeah, I'm bored of this guy. I'm sorry. This wasn't the best clip. I think he kind of clickbaited it a little bit. He kind of baited these guys into a response and made them crash out. I wasn't really into it. I know they were being annoying in the room and stuff. I don't know. Just ignore it, man. Plow through. You're a comedian, bro. Handle the room. Plow through. But hey, what do I know? I'm no comedian. Okay, people. I'ma love you and leave you there. I'ma love you and leave you there. I'ma love you and leave you there. Day number 20. Day number 20. A nice 2-hour stream. A nice round 2-hour stream. We'll be back again tomorrow for day number 21. We're back again tomorrow for day number 21. So come and join me tomorrow for day number 21. Come and join me tomorrow for day number 21. Okay? Okay? Be on the stream chat. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe. All that good shit. Hit subscribe. Smash the like button. And of course, become a member if you can to get access to member-only videos and all that good shit, right? I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, people. Take care. Be well. Be safe. Peace.